My babysitter texted me, "I gave your daughter to the man at the door," and my heart stopped. I stared at my phone like it had just caught fire. "I gave your daughter to the man at the door." That's all it said. No explanation, no follow-up. Just that one sentence from our babysitter, Megan. My wife grabbed my arm. "What? What is it?" I couldn't speak. I just turned the phone toward her. She made a sound I'd never heard before. Something between a scream and a gasp. I called Megan back instantly. It rang once and went to voicemail. I called again. Same thing. She's not answering. My wife was already dialing 911 with shaking hands. I texted Megan back. "What man? Where is Sophie? Call me now." The message showed delivered, but no response. No typing bubbles. Nothing. We'd left Sophie with Megan 100 times. She was our neighbor's daughter. Totally trustworthy. Sophie was 5 years old and thought everyone was her friend. She'd walk off with anyone who smiled at her. If a stranger showed up at the door and Megan handed her over, I couldn't finish the thought. I grabbed my keys and ran for the door. My wife was right behind me, still talking to the 911 operator. "Please hurry. Someone took our daughter." We pulled onto our street doing 60 in a residential zone. I didn't care. I would have driven through a wall to get to my daughter. The house looked normal from outside. Lights on. Cars in the driveway. Wait, cars. There was an extra car in the driveway. A blue SUV I didn't recognize. "Whose car is that?" my wife whispered. I didn't answer. I didn't have an answer. I just threw the car into park and ran for the front door. It was unlocked. I burst inside ready to fight, ready to kill, ready to do whatever I had to do to get my daughter back. The living room was empty. The TV was on, playing some cartoon. Sophie's toys were scattered on the floor like she'd just been playing. A half-eaten cookie sat on the coffee table. Signs of her everywhere, but no sign of her. "Sophie!" I screamed. "Megan!" My wife was right behind me, still crying. Then I heard it. Laughter. Coming from the kitchen. My daughter's laugh. I'd know that sound anywhere. I ran toward it so fast I almost tripped over a stuffed animal. I rounded the corner into the kitchen and stopped dead. Sophie was sitting on someone's lap at the kitchen table, eating ice cream and giggling. The someone was my father-in-law. He looked up at me with a spoon in his hand and ice cream on his shirt. "Hey, there you two are. Surprise!" My wife pushed past me and froze. "Dad? I was going to text that I was coming, but I wanted to surprise you guys. Haven't seen my granddaughter in months. Megan let me in and I told her not to ruin it." He was grinning like he'd just pulled off the greatest gift in history. He had no idea he'd almost given me a heart attack. I looked around the kitchen. Megan was sitting in the corner chair with her knees pulled up to her chest. She was crying hard. "I'm so sorry," she kept saying. "I'm so sorry. I tried to text you, but my phone didn't show the second message went through, and I didn't want to call and ruin the surprise. And then you kept calling, and he was right there, and I couldn't answer without ruining it, and I panicked, and I'm so sorry." "What did your text say?" my wife asked, her voice shaking. Megan pulled out her phone and showed us 2 texts. The first one, "I gave your daughter to the man at the door." The second one, which showed failed to send, "It's your dad. He wanted to surprise you. Don't tell him I ruined it, lol." We never got the second text. We only got the first one that made it sound like she'd handed our daughter to a kidnapper. My father-in-law finally noticed something was wrong. "What's going on? Why is everyone crying?" Sophie looked up at me with chocolate ice cream all over her face. "Daddy, Grandpa surprised us. Why do you look so sweaty?" Red and blue lights flashed through the kitchen window. The police had arrived. My father-in-law's surprise visit had just become a 911 call. Megan quit. My father-in-law calls ahead now. We made a new rule that all texts about Sophie must include a photo. No exceptions. Also, I don't speed anymore. I did enough of that in one night to last a lifetime. 3 red light camera tickets showed up the next week.